Essays on Untouchables and Untouchability Social by Babasaheb Ambedkar. Chapter 3, Part 5. It remains to consider one case that may be said to be, with reference to personal delinquency, in star omnium, occurring in every enumeration on the subject as a cause of exclusion, namely degradation, or the case of the outcast. Accompanied with certain ceremonies, its effect is to exclude him from the social intercourse and from all social intercourse, to suspend him in every right and civil function, to disqualify him for all of the offices and all of the charities of life. He is to be deserted by his connections who are from the moment of the sentence attached upon him, to desist from speaking to him, from sitting in his company, from delivering to him any inherited or other property, and from every civil or usual attention, as inviting him on the first day of the year, or the like, so that a man under these circumstances might as well be dead, which indeed the Hindu law considers him to be, directing libations to be offered to mains as though he were naturally so. This system of privations, mortifying as it may be, was enforced under the ancient law by denouncing a similar fate to anyone by whose means they were endowed and endeavored to be eluded. By this severity was moderated at the beginning of the present age, in which it is said, the sinner alone bears his guilt, the law deeming him so seriously of non-intercourse that if one who ought to associate meals with others refuses to do so without sufficient cause, he is punishable. And in the Bombay reports, there is an instance of an action of damages for a malicious expulsion from caste. The analogy between degradation by the Hindu law and excommunication as prevailed formerly among us holds not merely in the general nature and effect of the proceeding, but in the peculiar circumstance of the one and the other being twofold. As with us, there was the less and the greater excommunication, so of offences considered with reference to their occasioning exclusion from inheritance among the Hindus, they may be also regarded in a twofold point of view. This we learn from a case that was before the Suddevani Adalat of Bengal in 1814, in which the official pundits, having been referred to, distinguished between those which involve partial and temporary degradation and those which are followed by loss of caste, observing that, in the former state, that of partial degradation, when the offence which occasions it is expiated, the impediment to succession is removed, but in the latter, where the degradation is complete, although the sinfulness of the offence may be removed by expiatory penance, yet the impediment of succession and to succession still remains, because a person finally excluded from his tribe must ever continue to be an outcast. The end.